Anyway, look, let's talk about the Rugby League and Zac Lomax. Now, there's been a bit of an update before since we've been on air. It's coming through now that the Storm have upped their offer to $300,000. So they don't want to give a player swap.
No.
Because they're without Nelson, obviously. They're without young Pezzett and they're without Pappenhausen. So they probably need all hands on deck. Read the $300,000 is off the Storm. Where do you sit on this? Are you?
I'm happy.
You're quite fair. You're quite fair.
Well, I am. I look. The Lomax was granted a release. Zac Lomax was granted a release to go and join R360 or Rugby Union.
Yep. Not
to join another rugby league club. So I understand why the Eels have got the shits a little bit. Because hang on a sec, mate. It was all laid out. Lawyers went through it all. Yep. These are the conditions if you would like an early release. Eels were fine to grant him a release anyway, which I think's a bit of goodwill in itself, to go and play rugby union and rugby union only. And now he's turned around, he's moved to Melbourne and wants to shack up with the Storm. Yeah, so that doesn't fly with me. Yeah, so I think the Eels have done a good job in digging their heels in and saying no. No, unless they get, compensated better than... Look, 300K, I'd try and squeeze a little bit more out of them and say, then there you go. Because if Zac Lomax doesn't get the release he wants and comes back to the Eels, he obviously doesn't want to be there, does he? So how are you going to get a player? But he didn't want to be at the Dragons either. I know. Now he didn't want to be the Paramount. But how's he going to be if he doesn't really want to be at the Eels and they've dragged him back to a place where he doesn't want to be? Even, it does... You're going to play him in reserve grade and... waste all that money? No, but this is why they had the clauses in there. The thing that's going to worry me is if it goes to the Supreme Court and they say in favour of Lomax, then what's the point of having contracts? Because we'll look at them anyway. Now there'll be a precedent and now players will get out. I'm done now. I've got 3 years left on a deal, but I want out now. And if it's at the Supreme Court, I wonder who's going to pick up those fees. But in all honesty too, he wasn't setting the world on fire. So he was impressive. But there was one point there where he was just chasing crossfield kicks and trying to bat him back. Yeah, but he's very good like that, and he's good at coming out. I mean, he's a representative player on the wing. What is it? Wingers have changed, Nathan. You can't keep bagging them. I'm not bagging him, but he came to play centre. Remember? Okay. What about this? And you don't want to have to and also too with the swapping. Send us 2 Storm players to the Eels. Take Xavier. Then what about those? Would you take Xavier Coates? I'd take Xavier Coates. But what if he doesn't want to go to the Eels? You know what I mean? Well, this is why the draft is brought in. But that's why I don't. That's almost like a draft. It is, yeah. Yeah. But so if you're going to start doing that, let's just bring a draft in. Well, I feel they're going to play him in the centres and maybe Nick Meaney at fullback. Weren't they trying to punt Nick Meaney? Well, he's going to the Bears. Yeah. Wasn't he one of the ones they were trying to release to come to the Eels? I don't know. Oh, they haven't offered him yet, so no players swap. Now, still on Rugby League, Angus Crichton is going to the 15-man side. Well, he started there. That's what I was going to say. He started there. He's a rah-rah boy anyway, is he not? All right, come round one, Origin 1, and Angus is playing great footy. Yeah. Because they did it with Sully, didn't they? And we had the same argument about that. Him? Would you pick him and Marky Mark if they're the best? To win the Origin series, yes, I would now. But when Sully did it, I was going, oh no, I don't. Yeah. Why he's off? And then I spoke to a lot of people who are a lot smarter than us too. Stop listening to people. I know, Nathan. Back your judgment. Well, Brandy Alexander really had a good argument and say, no, we pick our best players regardless of where they're going and where they're at. I agree. Pick our best players, and I went, yeah, good point. We still couldn't win. Speaking of Joseph Swali'i, he's come out and said there'll be more and more players jumping ship over to Rugby Union. Only because the World Cup's coming up. Well, that's running. I mean, it's 2 years away. 1 year away. It's next year. They're leaving their run a bit late. Is it a worry? Is it a threat to the game? No, we've got plenty of good kids coming through. We've seen them too. Our depth is amazing. We've got nothing to worry about in regards to a few players going to play Rugby Union. Now, you look at our junior base. Look at Penrith, Wollongong, Newcastle. There's Eastern Suburbs. Parramatta. Eastern Suburbs, yeah. How many juniors got in the Chooks? 4 clubs. How many juniors you got in the NRL squad at the moment? Do you know, off the top of your head? I can think of Victor. You're a very unattractive man, Victor. Young Maxi, Hugo. Was Hugo a local boy? Yeah. Where's he play for? He played for the
Wombats.
Who are they?
Which is in the South Comp.
Oh, is it?
Coogee Wombats.
Well, it's the South Comp.
Yeah, you're right. I think it's only Victor. Well, how many Parramatta got? There you go. How many Parramatta juniors are playing for Para? In the first grade? Name me one.
Will Penasini.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
He's a junior?
Moses. Mitch Moses.
No, he's not. Balmain.
No, he's a junior.
Oh, he's not.
He's an Eels junior.
Holy Cross Ride.
Sean Russell. Yeah.
You sure?
Who else is there? Heaps.
I don't reckon there is.
There's heaps.
I don't reckon there's half a dozen.
Sanders. He's not even
Canberra. What is wrong with you?
He's in my ear.
What is wrong
Strangey. He's in my ear.
Now, I want to ask you this. You were, and this is, I mean, you told me this one day in secret. But I couldn't.
Well, if it's in secret, don't say it. This is what happens with you. Can't tell you shit.
Yeah, but it's all about the viewer. The viewers love.
I don't care. What is it?
When you were approached by Rugby Union.
Oh, that was there. They don't care about that.
Okay, well, tell everyone. What
was
position were you going to play?
I don't even know what position I was going to play. They just were interested. Waratahs were interested, and I...
Did you ever go speak to them?
No. Didn't get to that far. I just went, no.
But how much money?
7 million over 3 years. No big deal.
But will you give it a crack? Like, looking back on it now, do you regret not going?
No, I don't. No, I didn't know how to play union. I've played one game of union in my life for Mossvale High School against Chevalier College, and we got trounced.
But don't you like sometimes look in the mirror and go, geez, look, my dress sense could have improved if I went to union, or my intelligence?
Where would I have been now? Would I have been sitting beside you?
You'd be working at Westpac. You
Macquarie
would be
Bank.
or Macquarie Bank, or you'd be sitting on...
I'd be running Macquarie Bank Sports Foundation. That's what I'd be doing
You'd be
coaching
sitting
clinics.
on boards. You'd be a lot on boards.
I could be fishing for trout in New Zealand.
Yeah, yes. And you'd knock around in a puffer vest all the time.
I've got a puffer vest.
I know you do. Yeah. You're a real wanker.
You're a wanker.
Now, one of your nemesis...
You're an Eastern Suburbs wanker.
How's
your surfing going, by the way?
Out at home, Bush, going good.